So Kehlani's Crash project, it's called Crash, is expected to be released June 21st, which is tonight, basically. So she went on social media basically to say, like, because of my political stance, I couldn't get any features. I guess I'll save that for an interview because everybody fronted on me. Every single person was like, yeah. And then they ghosted me. She shared that on social media. Because, so her merch has raised over $555,000 for Gaza, Sudan, the Congo. And she partnered up with a brand called No Collective for a limited edition T-shirt that were just specifically to raise money. Yeah, but she just kind of put it out there. She was like, yeah, everybody kind of ghosted me because of my political stance.
A tough question, though. How do you know that's why everybody ghosted you? Like, because people struggle with features all the time. Do you know that's why everybody was not available?
I mean, she feels that way, but I'm sure she can't substantiate. It's not like, unless somebody actually told her that.
Right. Like, did anyone reach out and be like, no? Or you're saying these people were always cool with you, and then all of a sudden they just stopped replying?
Well, but then there's also, I was actually not even on that type of time. There's tons of artists who I'm sure Kehlani could collaborate with that have been outspoken about what's going on in Gaza and what's happening in Congo, Palestinian people, all that. We've interviewed many of them. So, I would even challenge Kehlani that, maybe next time around you need to look at the type of artists that you want to collaborate with. Maybe they don't really stand for nothing to begin with.
Right.
Because that's another thing, too. Like this whole thing where, some artists, they don't stand for any. Like, they don't.
But most artists.
Yeah. They don't,
and also,
nor should they have to if that's not their thing.
I was going to say, on the flip side, it's not fair to, there are terrible things happening constantly. And this issue has affected Kehlani deeply. I don't know that it's fair, though, to be like, I demand you also feel this way. And Kehlani's, listen, and her and I have discussed it on Instagram. She's had some statements that, beyond her just beliefs, are very harsh sounding and can sound like, she straight up looks at the camera and says, F Israel. There are people out there like, that's not the approach I would want to have. That's not the tact I would have. So I feel her, and she is right, and people are cowardly. That part is true. But also, to your point, Ebro, maybe she needs to reach out to other artists who are very driven by issues, because most people ain't about anything. And also, maybe your approach could also be different.